Superintendent of Union Beach, Mr. Joe Annabali. Keyport High School staff members. Parents, guardians, friends, and family. And most importantly, the Keyport High School class of 2012. I welcome you to the first graduation held on this beautiful front lawn of Keyport High School. When I took over as principal this year, it was my vision to hold graduation out here. My vision would not have come true if it were not for the support and hard work of our superintendent, Mrs. Lisa Savoya. Oh, you can clap. Mr. Joe Mara, our business administrator. Our Board of Education members, and most importantly, the maintenance and custodial crew who worked diligently to make this moment possible. I'd also like to recognize Gatsby's Florist for the beautiful arrangements you see behind me. Graduates, you sit before me today as my first graduating class as the principal of Keyport High School, and I couldn't be more proud of all of you. This graduating class truly exemplifies adversity through tough times. It's not every day students have to endure the struggles that these students were faced with. Their ability to overcome and succeed is evident as we stand here today at their commencement. This year, Keyport High School experienced loss like no other. Today, we'd like to honor Drew Capachana. A spontaneous and charismatic young man who inspired those around him to be better individuals. Unfortunately, we lost Drew in January, and we'd like to honor his academic excellence and dedication by awarding his diploma to his family. At this time, I'd like to have Drew's brother, Jake Capachana, accept Drew's high school diploma. To the class of 2012, reaching this milestone in your life is the first in many steps to success and significance. The difference between success and significance is that success comes to an end, while being significant makes an everlasting impact. The education you have received to this point in your life will keep you on the path to being significant. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. It's a learning experience. Take chances and learn from them, and don't be afraid to take a risk, as these choices you make from this point forward will have an impact on your significance. As you embark on your future endeavors, I'd like you to reflect back on this year and know that one who gains strength by overcoming obstacles possesses the only strength which can overcome adversity. And never forget, once a Red Raider, always a Red Raider. Congratulations. Class President, Mr. Sam Bellamy.
Good evening. Welcome family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates to the Keyport High School's Class of 2012 graduation. I would like to thank all those who have helped us reach this special day in all our lives. High school graduation is a big accomplishment. However, we shall face challenges that will require guidance and advice for the long journey we have ahead of us. During these 4 years of high school that quickly flew by, we were able to create so many everlasting memories. Memories that include the difficulties we faced, adversity we overcame, and most importantly, the fun we had to get through it all. Throughout life, you will have to find the right balance between school or work and living life to the fullest by just having a good time. Senior year is a perfect example of needing this balance. This year consists of applying for colleges, filling out endless amounts of scholarships, and trying to figure out what you want to do after high school. While doing this, you need to keep in mind that this is the last year before you go out into what we are told is the real world. This year for me and my fellow classmates was filled with memories that will never be forgotten. We owe Keyport High School for the moments they created for us in the new traditions such as Spirit Week and Battle of the Classes. We came together and dominated the games, and everyone here knows we were really the winners. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime memory that was followed by the time of our lives down at the shore. I am proud to stand here and say that I went to Keyport High School, and this is the graduating class of 2012.
Our salutatorian's address will be delivered by Ms. Karen McLaughlin.
Hi guys. Good evening, fellow graduates, distinguished guests, faculty, friends, and family. It's an honor to speak in front of you today. There are dozens of cliches I could start off this speech with. I could say, today, we, the class of 2012, are taking a monumental step forward in our lives. I could begin with, today is the end of one chapter, but the beginning of another. Or maybe, today, fellow classmates, is the first day of the rest of our lives. But instead, I'd just like to say simply that today, we, the class of 2012, are graduating Keyport High School. Because after 4 years of hard work and dedication that have brought us to this day together, we should feel a great sense of achievement, pride, and happiness in that statement alone. These past years we spent here are just a small portion of our lives compared to what's ahead of us. But it's incredible to think of the differences we've gone through and how high school has played the role of shaping the people we are today and who we will become. We have formed friendships with people who have showed us how to enjoy life, who have been there for us when we needed someone to laugh with or someone to listen. We have learned to become independent, to make our own choices. We've realized what we're passionate about, and we've discovered how to choose our own directions in life. It does sound really, really cliche, but a big part of high school is figuring yourself out. In the coming years, we're going to continue to do a lot of figuring out. We're going to face challenges, we're going to confront our problems, but hopefully what we have learned here will make a difference in our lives. And as we continue to grow, the world will too. We live in a world developing rapidly, where an everyday individual can take part in a revolution, where endless information is available at our fingertips, and where social media makes our classmates very literally unforgettable, where it is more possible than ever before for one individual to make a difference. What kind of difference are we going to make in the world? As we leave today, we receive dozens of well-deserved congratulations, but it is important to remember and to thank the people who have gotten us to this point. So thank you to my incredible friends for helping me become who I am. Thank you to the teachers who taught us more than just lessons from a book, and most importantly, thank you to our families for loving us unconditionally and for letting us grow. The path ahead of us is uncertain, and I'm beginning the next step of my life just as unsure as all of you are, but here is my advice. Friends will come and go. Make an effort to hold on to the ones important to you. We can't be guaranteed nothing but success, but stick to what you set out to do even when things are challenging. Don't waste time worrying about other people's opinions of you. They'll only get in the way of building a positive image of yourself. And know that whatever the future holds, you are not moving forward alone. We have the guidance and wisdom of others to help us, the support from those who care about us most, and these past few years which have prepared us for a lifetime ahead. I was told that a good speech includes a good quote. So I'll conclude by drawing upon the wisdom of someone we have all looked up to, who has taught us optimism and what it takes to truly be ourselves. SpongeBob SquarePants once said, "I'm ready, and class, I believe we are." Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian of the class of 2012, Mr. Orchin Alacant.
All right, let's do this. Kind of nervous. Not really. Hello, my name is Orchin, as in or followed by a chin. People have been mispronouncing my name for the past 18 years of my life. I thought I'd finally clear it up. Before we officially begin with all the superficial formalities and the cliched advice I'm supposed to give about education, friendship, and life, I need to get something out of the way. I know what you're thinking. The answer is no. Neither my dashing good looks nor my lovable personality have anything to do with me standing before you today as your valedictorian. The actual reason why I'm up here today is due to the diligence and perseverance I put into my work. However, the fact that I'm intelligent also helped out a little bit, yeah. I'm going to be completely honest here. I was pretty surprised when I was valedictorian, considering how I was competing against all the bright young minds that are standing before me today. Nonetheless, when I found out that I was valedictorian, I jumped up and down in euphoria. My ego skyrocketed to new levels of cockiness. My mind was automatically contemplating about all the money I was going to get for receiving such a prestigious award. However, all these great feelings crashed and burned when I was reminded that I had to give a speech in front of a crowd of people who had better things to do than hear about me, who have heard me ranting about how great I am. Sorry, messed up. Although I am particularly amazing, I decided to cut back on idolizing myself and focus on what truly matters, and this is where the cliche comes in: friendship and family. So let's begin with the laundry list of people I'd like to thank for me being up here today. All right, let's do this. First of all, I'd like to thank my brothers Nick Cerrone, Connor Dauchus, Logan Melendez, Sean O'Fray, and Corey Schloida for preparing me for the... Yeah? Don't clap yet. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. All right. Seriously, it's probably going to be a walk... Life is probably going to be a walk in the park thanks to these guys. And although they aren't the friendliest of folk, and sometimes they're just downright cruel, they're the realest people I know, and I love them. Thank you. Okay, now you can clap. Come on. All right, that could have been a little better, but moving on. I'd like to thank my beautiful prom date, Antoinette Elbeck, along with my good friends Amanda Kelly, Amanda Trumbauer, Rich Hoagland, Christina Dressler, Darlene Dorsey, Jennifer Tordak, Jocelyn Metelsky, Kaylin Hurlbert, and a special shout out to Antoinette Sia, mainly because I told each and every person that I'd mention them while I'm up here. I'd like to thank my guidance counselor, Miss Oxley, for guiding me. Whether it was through college admissions or my valedictorianship, she was there for me. I would also like to thank the AP Buddy Group, a little secret society of AP students I co-founded. We plan to take over the world, by the way. It consists of Carrie McLaughlin, Sam O'Brider, Savannah Fitzpatrick, and occasionally Tony Resignolo when he wasn't being lazy, but that's rarely. They are the smartest people I know, and I know within my heart that they'll accomplish something great within this world. I also like to thank Mrs. Sprout, Mr. O'Brien, and Mr. Schwartz for both teaching me that you can have fun while learning. I know, I didn't believe it myself. But also for dealing with my craziness. I like to say eccentricity, but... Lastly, I'd like to thank my family. I would like to thank my father, Tamel, and my brother, Sammy, for giving me a safe haven to fall back to when the problems of the world seemed overwhelming. More specifically, I'd like to thank my mother, Ayla. It's hard to pronounce, I know. And although her method of motherhood resembled a totalitarian dictatorship, it was mainly through her love and support that I made it to where I am today. And fear also had a lot to do with it. It was at least 75%. Like John Lennon once wisely said, there's a great woman behind every idiot. All right, let's take this time to reflect on the wonderful phase of our lives that was high school. Guys, let us reminisce about the endless hours of Xbox Live we wasted our lives on, as well as the struggles of trying to get a girlfriend. Girls, let's recollect on the times you blew all your money on clothing and manicures, as well as turning the guys I just mentioned before, turning them down. That's heartless, really. Let us remember all the good high school friends we met and all the great memories we made. I'll never forget the day I met Nicholas Wade and how I Spartan kicked him down a flight of stairs 300 style. Nor will I forget the time I met Billy Dono and how he accidentally punched me in the face. Yeah, I still never forgave you for that. Nor will I forget the crazy time I had in Wildwood with my good friend Texas, also known as John Singletary. YOLO. You know, it seems like yesterday I was that dorky little freshman with the big head, but hey, at least I grew into it, right? Don't say anything, all right? Now for the long-awaited conclusion. It's time to get serious, you guys. As you all probably know, I'm a rocker, and if you don't know, now you know. Music is a great passion of mine, and as such, I quoted some lyrics from the song The Clairvoyant by the best band in the world, Iron Maiden. Listen to them. It is as follows. Isn't it strange that as soon as you are born, you are dying? Okay, follow me. Although at first glance this seems like a pretty dark and morbid quote for a graduation, the message behind it is actually uplifting. The quote teaches us that we should treasure our lives as well as value the lives of those whom we touch. It serves as a reminder to us that life is ephemeral. It means quickly disappearing. That we should live with a carpe diem-esque manner and seize the day. We choose what we do with our lives, and given the fact that we live in the greatest country in the world, we are constantly given opportunities to advance in the giant board game that is life. Remember, conquer all that stands before you and your goals. Now, before I finish, let's do one last thing. Everyone hold up their right hand. Just do it. Everyone hold up their right hand and touch the person right next to you on the shoulder. Right hand, right side, obvious. Come on now. And the people on the right touch the person to your left. I guess, okay, good. Is everyone there? Are we good? Are we good? All right. Now I can safely say that you all have been touched by my speech. Have a great summer, everybody.
Great job, Karen, and great job, Orchin. They were wonderful speeches. You could give them another round of applause. They deserve it. I'd like to call up the superintendent of Union Beach Schools, Mr. Joanna Valley.
Great. Orchin, I'm borrowing that. I'm going to borrow that Monday night. Good evening, everyone. Superintendent Savoya, Principal Waters, members of the board, administration, parents, and certainly graduates. Thank you for inviting me. I'm really honored to be here tonight with you at your graduation ceremony. We are here to acknowledge your accomplishments, but I'm sure you agree that you need a little help getting here. Even with all your hard work, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the dedication, support, and love of your teachers, family, and friends. If I could suggest one thing for all of you tonight, I would suggest that you look at your graduation this way. You are not graduating from something, you're graduating to something. There should be many milestones in life, and this is just the first, but it's a big one. And as you embark on the rest of your journey, this is a day to reflect on how you got here, what comes next, and what's really important. All of you had to overcome obstacles, some great, some small, to earn this diploma. It may have been the extra classes you needed to take in a particular semester, or just walking to class each day. Maybe it was sacrificing extracurricular activities during the year so more time could be spent on your academics. Or maybe it was calculus that almost did you in. But for all those obstacles, there were many benefits. For me, I was surrounded by family. There was always someone there to help me, and I never stopped pursuing my goals. Those things turned out to be worth more than gold. To get where you are this evening, many of you learned the same lesson I did. Don't let obstacles stand in your way. The solutions you find to overcome them make you a better person. Down the road, you will draw on those experiences and they will help you make you stronger. With that thought in mind, on behalf of the Union Beach Board of Education, faculty, administration, and staff, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you and your families. When you walk up here this evening, do so with pride for yourself and them. Do it with the knowledge that you have many more steps to take, and make every one of them be in the right direction. Best wishes and congratulations, boys and girls.
And now for our Keyport Public Schools Superintendent, Mrs. Lisa Savoya.
Greetings, parents, colleagues, Board of Education members, friends, and most importantly, welcome to the 2012 graduating class of Keyport High School. Graduates, today is your day. I'm honored to help you celebrate your graduation from Keyport High School. Congratulations to your family and friends. I thank them for encouraging you to be the very best that you can be. Through the power of your education, with the support of your teachers, family, and friends, you are our future. Always remember that your education belongs to you and can never be taken away. This is the first graduating class that I have had the privilege of being with as I end my 4th year in the district. We look at all that you've accomplished and we could not be more proud. I see before me a group that I am proud to say that are graduates of Keyport High School. I am confident that you will continue your academic success and will proudly communicate this to many as you continue in your academic journey. Please take a moment to consider the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens by Stephen Covey as you prepare for your academic journeys. Habit number one, be proactive. Your decisions will determine your effectiveness in life. As you enter your post-secondary education, take responsibility for your choices. They will be instrumental in your success. Begin with the end in mind, the journey of discovery of your important character values in life and goals. Habit number 3, put first things first. Urgency takes a back seat to planning, prioritizing, and executing your tasks. Always consider if your efforts exemplify your desired character values. Number 4, think win-win. A win for all is ultimately better than if only one person in the situation gets his or her own way. Striving for mutually beneficial solutions or agreements in your relationship shows valuing and respect. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Create an atmosphere of caring, respect, and positive problem solving by listening to others. This will compel others to reciprocate. Synergize. The best performance will be gotten from people through encouraging meaningful contribution. Teamwork can occur by combining the strengths of people. Habit number 7, sharpen the saw. Always balance and renew your resources, energy, and health to create a sustainable, long-term, and effective lifestyle. I want to leave you with 2 quotes as you finish your 13 years in public education. The first is by Steve Blank. The world is run by those who show up, not those waiting to be asked. The second by Steve Jobs. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. To the class of 2012, we wish you the best of luck. As you leave this ceremony, remember on the path to your personal future that you have become a part of a great tradition, which is Keyport High School. Buildings and people change, but the tradition of excellence will remain our goal for as long as Keyport High School is the center of pride for this community. Please take a moment to remember all that have played a part in your achievements, your parents, grandparents, teachers, administrator, the entire community. Always remember that you have the power to do great and different things. We are very proud of each and every one of you. Good luck in all that you do.
I ask for the class of 2012 to please rise as we get ready for our alma mater.
Hi, our alma mater, to thee we give our loyalty, ever bound in true devotion, we will always faithful be. As years roll by, our love will grow, we'll honor and respect thy name. Strive to bring the alma mater worthy credit and great fame. So for this school to which we're bound by many a strong and loving tie, we sing our songs of admiration. Alma mater, Keyport High.
Great job, graduates. Please be seated. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. I call up our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Steve Schwartz. And can I please have Mr. Peter Henning, the President of the Keyport Board of Education, and Ms. Maria Sisolak, the President of the Union Beach Board of Education.
No one can see behind you guys. No
Tree, everybody by the tree.
Down and
A little respect over here, would you?
have to sit. Everybody has to sit back.
Taja Alfano.
Everybody just went up when their child was there.
Amber Arnwine. Sarah Aaron. Amira Baghdad. Chantel Bellamy. Casey Bergen. Brittany Boardwick. Kira Cancel Rivera. Chris Ann Karina. Darlene Dorsey. Christina Dressler. Jamaica Evelyn. Brianne Farperan. Casey Fisher. Savannah Fitzpatrick. Heather Flanagan. Melanie Gamache. Patricia Hernandez. Melanie Hornberger. Kaylin Hurlbert. Sarah Leary. Amanda Littell Docknell. Samantha Loyley. Darian Long. Christina Martin. Curran McLaughlin. Alyssa Mealy. Jocelyn Metelsky. Kayla Monroy. Alexandra Osteen. Samantha Obrighter. Nicole Olini. Carly Pinto. Bridget Riley. Sarah Rose. Sarah Schaefer. Kelsey Sengstack. Ashley Severino. Jacqueline Salazzo. Danielle Speranzo. Tiffany Stanquist. Asia Sterling. Dina Stoppiello. Jennifer Suttles. Ariba Syed. Nadia Syed. Jennifer Twerdak.